Hey, welcome back to Buster's Corner, the iRacing segment of Buster's Corner, if you will. I'm going to do another video here on the SK Modified. I did one a while back on setting up for a certain track, but I will kind of put together a methodology, if you will, of the steps you go through to set up a race car for any stock car that you want to do, trucks, Xfinity. This should apply to almost all of them. The only I don't really get into any detail into really at all is the shocks. And some of the other intricate things for certain divisions. But this worked just fine for my SK and my street stock and my tour modified and the late models, so the short track cars. Let's go through this. iRacing basic car setup methodology using the SK modified. We're going to New Smyrna. This is the 2021 year, season 1, and we'll run 40 laps at night. Okay, things before you start. Notepad. Get yourself a big fat notepad. Mine's still kind of empty. Get yourself a couple of good Buster's pens. All right. Okay, which track you going to start with? This is important. Now, I've done that. I started at a track one time, and I had the totally wrong track set up, and it was a big mess. So, okay, so I'm writing down we're going to New Smyrna. I got 40 laps at night, because the next thing I ask you is your laps, so we can adjust the fuel load. The stock iRacing setups, I think the fuel load is okay, but we'll double check it when we get in there. Track temperature, once you get into your test session, write down your track temperature. So keep all the things the same for each test. So when you come back later to retest, make sure your track temperature is the same. Otherwise, your times are going to be off. Here's the game plan. Setup sequence. We're going to go through, we're going to download we're going to get the iRacing setup. We're going to run maybe 3 or 4 laps, or our tires fall off. I don't need that many. 3 or 4 laps. Make sure that you have a good driving line. If you don't have a good driving line for the track, you've never been there, run 10 or 20 until you get a feel for the track. Once you feel you can run 5 laps the same, then you really start working on your setup. But if you can't run 5 laps the same every time, or 95% identical, then you're not ready to do a setup. We're going to work on our spring rates, okay, and ride heights. Before you start measuring your spring rates, write down your ride heights on your piece of paper. Write those down. Reason being is when you change the spring, you're going to change the ride height. If you change the ride height, now we're testing ride heights and we're testing springs, and we won't have a good comparison. You don't want to do that. So if I raise the springs or lower the springs, I'm going to bring the ride heights back to where I started, or pretty close to it. Okay, as close as I can get with the adjustments, and then go out and test my springs. Once I get the springs set up where I want them, and the car feels good, it turns good, I'm going to go with I'll go to my ride heights. I'm going to lower this pig down to the ground until it starts sparking. Once it starts sparking, I'm going to pick it back up again so it's not sparking no more. That's pretty much how I do the ride heights. And then we'll do some more ride heights later on when we work on cross weight. When I loosen the car up and tighten it up, we'll play with some ride heights then. Okay, after that's done, caster, camber, toe in that order. Caster, camber, toe. And I got in here after I readjust and recheck these numbers. Even when you're doing your spring race and your ride heights up front, in the beginning of the process, make sure you still have the same camber and toe that you started with. So you're not testing those while you're testing ride heights. Kind of keep, so you're only chasing one thing at a time. Okay? So we're going to do those. Then we're going to go back and we're going to play with our cross weights and sway bars. Loosen it up, tighten it up. Okay? And when you get playing with those, double check your caster, camber, toe. All right? Caster, camber, toe. Okay, once we get done with that, we're going to play with the tire pressures, final drive, and shocks. Tire pressures, once we have a good fast car, we'll go play with the tire pressures and maybe adjust some camber caster again to get good tire wear. Okay, so that's later in the race, in the process. Final gear, you may already have a good final gear figured out, but that's okay. When you get the final gear part, you're going to run 5-10 laps and see which gear is the fastest. That's how you're going to figure that one out. Shocks, I'm not going to do a whole lot with shocks. That's really a fine-tuning thing. I'll take whatever the game gives me for this process that I'm working on, and then maybe later on, if I've got nothing to do, I might get a beer and go play with some shocks and play with some numbers and see if there's something that actually works for me. Okay, that's our process. Let's go to the track. Hey, there's the track, just like that. Okay. All right, I'm at New Smyrna. My track temperature here is 84. I'm going to write that down. Temp 84. We're going to go into the garage and we're going to pull up, New Smyrna night. There's a daytime and a nighttime. This is a night race. We're going to open that one. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go in here and these ride heights. 2171, 3443, 3437, 4310. Okay. All right. Now, so we're at those down. Now we're going to go run. Let's go run 3 or 4 laps. All right. And this is a part of the tape. It's part of the video. You can fast forward this if you want. Oops. Push test, dummy. At the same time, I'll kind of show you my line here. I do have the Delta stuff up here so we can do session testing. I've already ran a few laps here, so I pretty much got to let off here, get to halfway part, get back on the throttle and exit. Keep it up high. Out of the throttle, a little bit of trail brake into the center. And I want power on exit. Power on exit. Little trail braking, slow coming in. Power on exit. I don't want to come out of there too good. So I'm kind of tight on exit with this setup right here. I can't get back on the throttle there at all. A little bit of brake coming in. Oh, don't hit that rail. Don't hit that. Okay. I'll do one more lap. Trail brake, not much brake on that one. Last one. Let's see what we get here. Okay, that's it. 18108, 18107 is our fast time. All right. All stop. Laps 107 on the first one, and went to dropped to the 3s real faster, didn't we? All right, now let's go work on the setup. First things I like to do on this setup is this track bar. This isn't too bad, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna raise this one up. I'm gonna split these two. Okay. Then we'll look at my ballast forward. We want all of our weight here in the back of this car to help free it up. Okay, those two things I know. We're going to apply those right there. That's not going to adjust our ride heights at all. Oh, yes, it did. Dummy. Because you moved all that weight. All right, also steering's a 10, 0, 70. I like all those numbers. Let's go back here and bring these back. 2171 in the front. Okay. 2437 down here. Whoops. 3437. That's pretty close. This was a 4310. That's close. 3443. That's close. 217. Oh, this is a 2171. 3437. Oh, leave that one right there. 4310. Can you do anything with this? I don't think so. Oh, I'll take that. 4309. That's closer to what we had. Okay, that's pretty close. Okay, now let's see what that does. I just like those numbers on the SK, just from doing setups over time. All right, let's see what that does. All I really need is about 3 laps. Right now I'm still working on a baseline before we start changing springs. So those are just some things I know the SK likes. I was in the green, ready to go. Use the trail braking, puts me in the green. Okay. We got a feel for it. That's all we need. How's that? Were we faster? Yeah, we were. All right. Okay, well. That's a plus. All right, let's go play this thing. Okay, springs. Now, actually, I'm going to rewrite down my new ride heights. Start all over again with this. 2, 1, 6, 8, 3, 4, 5, 3, 3, 4, 2, 7, and a 5, 7, nope, no, 4309. 4309. Okay. Now, I like softer springs as a rule of thumb. To me, softer springs are faster. So, I'm going to start, I think, in the back. Okay, I'm going to take this back down. 325, take this down, take this down. I'm going to go by 2 in the back. In the front, that's probably pretty good at 450. 750 looks pretty high. Can I bring that down? Let's bring it down 2 clicks. Okay, with the ride height back. 2168 over here. Okay. And this was a 3453. That's pretty close. 4309. Pretty close. 3427. Yeah, that's right. Go back around 2168. That's close. 3570. That's close. 4309. That's better. Let's see what she feels like. So that's the process you go through. Go through until you find what's comfortable for you. I may have to cut this part out. This might take longer than I want the video to be. It doesn't have to be perfect for the video. Just not building ultimate set, just kind of showing you the process to go through. Faster. It's a little tight in the center. One more time. Remember, it's the guy that's the fastest in the corner, not the guy that's fastest car in the corner is going to win the race, not the guy the fastest in the straightaway. Just both by around the same gear anyway. 18059, 18019. That was quite a bit faster, just by changing a few springs. Look at that. Let's see what we got here. Pause that. Laps 18.0, 18, a couple 18 zeros, or 18.1 before 18.0. So that's a good win. Okay. Let's save this. Spirit of Night. Bob. Okay. So that's looking pretty good. They don't want to go any more. 275, 300. I don't know. I don't think so. That looks pretty low right there. I think I'm okay up here. Okay, I think we're going to leave that there for now, for the video. All right, so you saw just by changing a few things. Oops. Springs. All right, so let's leave it there. Let's go to ride heights now. All right. Crossways at 50.3. Just got to keep an eye on that a little bit. All right. We want to, first thing I'll do is I'll drop everything down, right? Let's go 2 clicks down and get her drop down to low and see if she's scraping the ground. Okay. So let me see here. This is, I think it's on the right hand side here. 2 to the right. 2 to the right. 2 to the right. 2 to the right. Save that. All right. We'll see what that does. So here we're looking for sparks. Sparking and we're too low. That time I stopped trail braking it. Tight on exit. Tight on exit. So it was a 40-lap race. Looking at my fuel down here, I got 5 gallons of fuel, 52 laps. So I just ran 6. So we might be able to drop a gallon of fuel out of this. Laps: 18.0, 18.0, 17.9, 18.0. I would say we're going to save that. Okay. Now she still feels pretty tight, but let's see what else we can do here. We can't go down anymore here. Let's take a look. 3.2 inches, 3.3, 4. What if we can get this down a little bit lower? What's our crossway? This is going to affect our crossway if we go down with this. And we could use a little more weight up front. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so I'm tightening the car up by bringing this down. See, my cross weight there is down at 51. And I'm also transferring some weight from here to there. But I don't like a lot of weight in my right front tire. So I'm going to bring this back down. Those are kind of even that way. I could probably leave that there. 51%. Oops, what happened here? It passed? Okay. All right. One more test and I'll say that's right height. Looks good right there. Probably shouldn't change the whole lot. I think I can stop trail braking too now. Well, roll in. Still tight on exit. feels okay. It's not all over the place. It just needs a little help. It's not too loose. I mean, it's not too loose, but it's probably, like I say, it's tight on exit, probably tight in the middle. Okay, those are both good laps. Okay. So I think we can keep that still. Let's say that. All right, let's go work on some other stuff. I think we're okay on our stagger. I don't see a big problem there with our stagger. What's our tire pressure at though? Nope. Oh, hold on, people. Okay, we got the right heights. So I had to go back to my list. See how easy it is? You could easily just jump into it and go, oh, let's go do a tire pressure. Oh, let's go play with the caster. Let's go play with the toe. You can go do all this crazy stuff, but you lose track of where you are. I was just now doing that. I was doing it right now. Okay, screen rates are done. Right heights are done. I like that where it is. I think it's comfortable. Caster, camber, toe. Okay. Let's see. Caster, camber, toe. Caster, stock came with 2.1 to 4.9. That's probably fine. That's getting more of a... So, the higher the number you go on that caster, it makes the steering... It gives you a tighter steering feel. The lower you go, it gives it a looser feel in the steering. I would almost like these to be 1 inch off from each other. So just for the fun, I'm going to take this to a... I want this to be a 3.9. Oops. Went to there. Okay. All right. Got your camber. Camber. We can. If we go back, look at our tires here real quick. 991/16. We got plenty. We got plenty of room here. We can do a lot with these. Let's take that left side. Okay. Now camber is this way. Goes in and out like this. Okay. So we're going to increase 3.2. Let's go to 3.5. Oops. That's forced too much. We'll go 3.9. Okay, now fix this back to... I'm going to go -1 on these. Okay. Caster, camber, toe. 3.5, 3.9, 3. Okay, let's go see what that feels like. I want to get into the sway bars. That's going to really free this thing up a little more. Now we know in SK is a short race with no yellows. And there's not a lot of tire wear to really worry about because it's such a short race. Sway bar hook up right there. It's not. How's the front end feel? It feels fine. It still needs to come around though. I want that to suck in right there. So that's going on. Grab that groove right at the bottom. Follow that yellow line is what I want to do. I don't think we were any faster though, did you? Oh, it was a 960. 900. Okay. So before that there was a 938 up here, so we're still okay. What do our tires do? 103 to 127. So we got 20 some split there. This can use a lot more. There's nothing going on right here at all. Tire wear here. Well, so we only ran 3 laps, so tire wear looks okay. I can't play with tire pressure yet. Don't play with the tire pressure yet, Bob. Okay. We got the springs. We got the ride height. Cross weight's 50.9. All right. Cross weight and sway bars. Cross weight, I'm going to leave cross weight alone for right now, but I want this track bar to come way up here. The problem is when we come out of the corner, by raising that track bar on throttle, it'll make the car turn left on throttle. Okay. You can also do that with the rear stagger if you wanted to loosen it up on exit. Well, you know what? Let's do this just before I do it. Let's go ahead and try this just for the heck of it. Bring these both up one. Okay. Let's go see what it does. People love playing with stagger. Sometimes play with it too much. Throttle soon enough. It's so tight and little. Laps. Oh, look at there. All 3 9s. All right. Well, that's a definite improvement, huh? I don't have my spotter in my ear for this video, so I can't hear what I'm doing. All right. But you want to do something? Let's go back to... we need to check something that we didn't check before. Check, see what our nose is doing. It's not hitting, is it? So we can either go with a little bit lower spring in the front, or drop the ride height down a little bit. Okay, we were fastest, so we got to save it because we were faster right there. Now the ride height. 336. Nope, I can't do that one. Cross the 51. Let's go try that just for kicks. This is why it takes forever to do a setup. You get an idea in your head. Well, let's go try that. Let's go try this. Alright. I'm no expert, so I gotta try stuff. But I do know the more you get that front barrel, the faster you can be. Everybody knows that. Most part of the track is a faster race car. So tight in the middle right there. Off feels okay. You know, that could be a spring too. We might change that right rear spring. that track bar though? Take a look. Are we all 9s again? 909. That's close. That's okay. Make sure she ain't scraping now. There's a little bit left there. We're gonna leave it though. We're gonna leave it. It'll drive you crazy chasing that down. Okay. So we didn't hurt ourselves. We're gonna say that again. All right. Now I did like those. Now, okay, where are we at now? Sway bars. Sway bars. I need this sway bar to come up. Go 2 clicks on both sides. All right. Yeah, let's go try that. So that's going to give me on exit. Now I get on the gas sooner. Little throttle, punch it. So tight in the middle. Feels good. Just get more out of the corner and be happy. Feels good. It probably feels good. It's probably a slow car too. Let's just put this back on TV1. Laps. So we got now 9 9s. 9 7s. 9. There was a 9 5s up here though, huh? No, that could be me though. They're still 9s. They're not 17 8s. All right. All right. Now, I still think it needs to pivot more. Let's just see. Yeah, is this all the way up? Yeah, it is. So bring this. For these down around 90, 65. All right. So I can go more there. I still think it's a spring problem here. All right, so let's what do we have for crossway? 50.5. Let's loosen the whole thing up. So we're going to lower the overall cross weight is up in the left front, up in the left rear, down in the right front, and down in the right rear. 49.6. I was trying to free it up around that corner. I think it's going to be a spring thing. And I'm sure some of you guys are going, Bob, change that spring. Change the right rear spring. Change that left front spring. You're yelling at me. There's your 8, 17.8. That's what we're looking for. Okay. I'll stop. 17.9, 17.8, 17.9. All right. Okay. Save as. Save that bad boy. Okay. Tires. I don't like these tires like this. Okay, so tires. The lower the air pressure, the more grip. The more grip, the hotter they get. More air pressure, less grip, they don't get so hot. When they get hot, they lose traction, and that's how you get slower. On SK, you only run 40 laps, and it's pretty much a dash to the front of the line. Usually the guy that gets up front is going to stay up front on 40 laps, especially you get lap traffic, and it's going to get wrecked anyway. So we're going to run those. Let's do this again. I think we're about done here. Now, if you notice, we have not spun this car out yet. It's usually a sign that you're still too tight. Yeah, it's still too tight in the middle of turns. What's up here look like? One more lap. If I carry the throttle through that corner, it'd be a lot faster. All right. I think you get the gist of this. We can just sit here and do this all night. 9s. Okay. So that really wasn't that big of a deal. Tires. What do we got for tires? What's going on here? We got 127, 121. So the back tire's sliding around more, right? If this tire is hotter than the front tire, then this tire is sliding. If this tire is too hot, that means you're pushing it. So according to this, I'm loosening the rear end. All right, so we got some things to work on there. All right, I think the gear's fine for now. I would still like to loosen this car up a little bit more. Okay, if you increase the right rear spring, that's going to drive more. If you increase the left rear spring, that's going to drive more. If you increase the left rear spring, it's going to push you to the wall. Increase the right rear spring, it should turn left. So what do you say we just go ahead and just do that right now before I sign off on this thing? First thing we do is write down our ride heights. I got 2023. Can I get a pin that works? What? Shut up. There it goes. There it goes. There we go. 2023. Left front, left rear. 3205. 3157. 3982 in the right rear. Now we're going to take this spring and raise it right there. Okay. 3982. Okay, what's over here? 3205, 2023. Everybody else should stay the same. Try that. Let's just increase the right rear spring is all we did. like that. I need to give it a couple of laps to see if the tires come in for you. Tight in the middle of the turn. So I go through and read my stuff and fix that. Getting tire pressure. Last one. Last one. Overdrive it. Just overdrive it. Oh yeah. Identical. Oh, 822. Laps. Ooh, 823. Okay, 17.8, 8.98. That's our best round so far. So there you go. I'm still not done with the springs yet, I guess. All right, so these are both at minuses. 3.9. Okay, save it. Okay, I think that's it for now. Yeah, so I mean, obviously this needs more work. Okay, it needs some tinkering. We're getting close, 17.8. And actually, you know what you should do is go back to your Iracing. Watch this. MN. Just run a night. And run the first setup. Now, did I become a better driver, or do I have a better setup? You're gonna hate it. I'm just as fast with this setup, aren't you? That happened, I can't even post a video. It's not a bad setup, really, compared to what we used to do. We used to get junked and we would spin out. So you get to turn one, you couldn't even turn the freaking car. One more lap. Okay. Some post-race stuff here. Let's get out of here. I had the 3 monitors, so in order to get out of there, I have to look back over the camera because my thing's up here in the corner to get out of it. Okay, laps on this one. 17.9, 79, 18.0. We're on 8s. 8s. So we shaved 100 off it. Okay, and it's got more to go. Okay, so this set, I'm gonna go to the garage, and I'm going to leave this up here for a second so you can take a picture of it, whatever, write it down. Get your camera out, take a picture of it. It needs more work, okay? But you see the steps I went through to get it to where it is, and that's what you're looking at. Okay, slide down, take another picture. Oh, my balance forward's at -2. Oh, dude, that's supposed to be at -30. I went the wrong way with it. What a moron. Oh, that's going to change that. Okay. There you go. There's the first thing you need to change right there. Okay, so that's that. Tires are here. Oh, no, it's not. Dummies. Sorry. That's not the setup we just built. Okay, go back here. There, see, now my okay. Take a picture of this one. Okay, so it needs more work. Tweak it. Work on the caster and the camber to get those where your tires wear good. I may even raise this right rear spring to 350 now. See if that hooks even better in that turn. I think it will. Yeah. So there you go. And then you still got to need to run, at least 10, 15 laps with it. Check the tire wear on it. Tire wear's not a big deal, but still, if you can keep it within reason, that'd be helpful. Make sure it doesn't do a snap. Sometimes you get a car after, say, between lap 7 and 10, it snaps loose on you. I've had that before. You can fix that. The track bar could probably go up high enough. So you got to play with it. It needs some more work. Okay. But, okay, let me see. Oh, take pictures. Tires. Take a picture of that one. Okay. I brought them down to minimum. You may be able to get it going 16 on the right hand side. It may give you more top end. Okay. Chassis. There and there. Pause it. Okay. I wanted to go back to. I don't have that up no more. All right. Okay, you guys, that's it here for Buster's Corner. After I post this video, probably this weekend, this New Year's weekend, I'll probably set some servers up, and I'm going to call it Buster's Corner. Okay, and let's see. I probably won't password it. I'm going to call it Buster's Corner. You can come find me on the servers this weekend. I'll be in and out. But the setup, I'll give you, if I make it better, I'll give it to you. There's a free setup. I'll give it to you. If you make it better, play, hey, Bob, this is what I found out. And if nothing else, just say, Bob, I saw your video, and your setup was junk. Or it was pretty good for me. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. The good ones, please. I have enough bad words for my wife. All right, guys, that's it from Buster's Corner. Have a good weekend. Bye.